Hey guys, welcome back to The Witcher 3.
What exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
Needn't fret, time flows differently in the Fable sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside.
Fantastic. What the hell? I'll have to explore this more thoroughly at some other time.
Watch out! Pixies!
Damn it! How many fucking are there?
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Thanks. That makes me feel great.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
I suppose if it's good enough for Ciri and Yen, it's good enough for me. By the way, I do want to point out that the unicorns were in a big war against Eredin when Ciri was there, so they helped her out a lot.
Not in any danger. That's him. Blast! They're going to rip him in six.
It's a damn shame, like, the unicorns can't use their horns. Ow! Ow! Son of a bitch! We're okay. We're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're done.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
What?
Ignore him. He always lies.
Stop crying wolf, buddy.
Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables.
Human.
Everyone! Wolves! Run!
If I punch you in the stomach, will you puke up the bean?
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere. Out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest.
Not at all, huh?
Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
Okay, I kind of like Syanna, even though she's evil.
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Oh, Longlocks, you mean Rapunzel?
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first.
What did you do then?
Dropped in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Faster! Come on, you... Know what? They need names.
I need names. More pixies.
I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Roach? Are you serious? Ugh.
Lady, don't you know? It's always Roach.
3 bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Someone's eaten from our bowl.
If I can take on the fucking werebears, I can take you guys out. Alright, that's not working.
What now?
Don't get in my way, bears. Alright, time to talk to Grandma. Big bad wolf. You look like you're in trouble, buddy. What happened?
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Syanna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
Let's go have a drink.
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
I don't know, she's still dressing pretty fancy.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Syanna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who'd know what's at the bottom of the well? She and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
I hope Geralt doesn't have to play Red Riding Hood.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
Yen and I have already done those jokes. Let's move on.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
'Cause it's always me.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
No thanks. Oh, there it is. I swam right by it. And you know, it's never made sense why I can use the crossbow underwater. You'd think the signs would be underwater.
Any luck?
Yep. Look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Kind of sinister, actually.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Syanna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
Better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Rawr. Ow! This one's not too bad.
I shall butcher you. Yeah.
Thanks for the cover, Syanna. I think we got him. Oh, one more. Ah, I thought I had him. Scratch one wolf.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew.
Corkscrew.
Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out.
And then you murdered them.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nizer, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
In the books, I'm sure they would have raped her. But she still would have become the leader.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
You know, she did think you were dead. Okay, look at that. Look at that texture fail in the main. Because he's got Roach's gear.
We'd always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up.
It should be noted that Rapunzel was a real person. They mentioned her in the books, but I can't remember who she actually was in the Witcher universe.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
Strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
In fact, I believe the actual Rapunzel was one of the Black Sun girls. Because for a while, the mages locked them in towers because they didn't want to kill them, but then it just led to people trying to free them, so... that didn't work out too well either. This looks a lot like a tower in Kaer Morhen.
Damn, you're ugly.
Hanged herself by her own hair.
Still gotta find the bean. Got it.
There it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
That's pretty. Ah! It worked! I didn't think it would work. I also thought I'd get like some sort of Assassin's Creed trophy or something.
So?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
Hey,
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Dettlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Dettlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick, and gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance. but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
Voice of
Turned down a
experience.
blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference.
Yawn.
You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess.
Whatever, lady.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere.
I check my sword, guys. Because I leveled up. Not surprising, but... Nice. I'm now at 40 out of 40. It goes up 10 points for every level over 49. Alright, let's talk to the girl. So there's a notice board.
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fistech pure as virgin tears.
Contract. Lucy this goosey. Somebody's after me. Ever since I moved you from the castle in the clouds, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Balbina the goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. I know Josh says it's him, but it's not.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
You wait here. And now Roach lost his
Come on
tack.
now.
I don't even get how that works. Don't hiss at me, cat. I'm gonna do a quest no matter where it presents itself, guys.
dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him. And I gotta come in to clean up the mess.
Always.
Just one thing in its gut. A half-digested sheep. Stuffed with tar and sulfur. Of course, but no bean.
Does that not disgust you, poking about in a rotting corpse?
Compared to the time I fought a Zeugl in Vizima's sewers, this... never mind. Don't feel like telling that story again.
That was real messy.
Faster.
Even Yennefer thought he stunk way too much after that one. Oh, by the way, that whole mess with the sulfur and the half-digested sheep, that's from the first book when they go after the gold dragon and Yennefer starts casting spells with her feet. What do we got here?
Broken. There was a fight.
Follow the tracks.
Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Again with the pixies? It's pretty nice to one-shot these guys with my fully powered sword.
Hey, there, in the kind of camp.
Ain't the goose! The golden eggs will be ours! You mean to cross the barbarous Barbarossa?
Yep.
But why keep her? Free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Here it is. Got it.
I just don't like eggs generally. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's not one of my things. Alright, what do we got, Goose? Halflack?
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
No, wait, that's a duck. Clock.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic
Thanks.
bean, but not about to complain. Nature of the job.
Don't believe it. That's another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Come on, Roach.
Something like that. Call your horse. There we go. Mount that fucker, girl.
That's it, Roach.